Call from Red Badger TV, post Notts County B game, joined by Bally and DT. I'll come to you first, DT. Break that down for us.
Um, it was exactly what I expected it to be honest with you. Obviously, we've got, I think we've got a squad of 18 and we've got 9 of the under-16s with us today. Got Divine and Jaden, who were sort of the year above, and Isaac. So it's a very, very young squad. We've got 45 minutes into Lyndon, Ty and Terry. And we've got good minutes in Jack and Thirds, who haven't played a lot of football recently. But listen, we knew what today was going to be. They moved the ball really well. I think they had a few lads that have made first team appearances play today, and you could just see the levels between both sides. They moved the ball really quickly, and when we did get the ball, we did try and play, but they were just that extra yard sharper and fitter than us. And listen, the exercise for us is more of, a bit of a collaboration between the two clubs. That's the purpose of this exercise. We're hoping that that's something that we can work towards as a club, and hopefully with Notts County moving forward. But yeah, it's a good exercise. I said to the lads at half time, I'd rather be here playing a game than training. We'd learn a lot more out of game situations. And for us as a management team, I've just sat the boys down, and I think at the end of the game, I think the oldest player was 18. Proudest punch of them, because they had that youthful fearlessness about them. There's little bits that you expect at 15, 16 that they over with more men's football and more football into them, and being a training with the first team, they'll learn. But yeah, it was a good performance. We could have scored a couple of goals as well. Probably should have done. Divine should have scored and Terry should have scored. So yeah, good exercise for us. We've learned quite a bit from it, I would say, as a management team. And yeah, there's real positives at the football club with the juniors coming through. So yeah, really happy with tonight.
Bally, over to you. What are your takeaways from tonight?
Everything's positive, like Dee's just said there. We proud of all the boys. They didn't stop working hard for to the end. Like I say, there's a bit of naivety in there with a couple of the goals, but that's to be expected. Look, I think we tried to get a couple of them on a form in pre-season, not old enough to sign a form yet. So that kind of shows that the age that they're at, they're still learning. Maybe the dark art side of football that will come with time. So yeah, like DC said there, just echo what he said there. Really proud of all of them. They've put a shift in for us, and yeah, there's some really good positive signs in there from a few of the lads. A few of them certainly held their own, which is good to see.
Like I said, a couple of players have made first team appearances, so it wasn't about the result tonight. It was about the attitude and applying themselves. You touched on DT, what he said to him post game. Just elaborate a bit further, because I was assuming some of the heads from the lads might have dropped a little bit. So was it a case of just reassuring them that it's not about the result?
Yeah, 100%. I said to him before the game, I want to win the game, because that's just us. We do want to win every game that we play, but we have to be realistic in these situations. I think for half an hour we coped well, but again, the quality they've got. Some of those, I think, pretty much all of them are pro or second year scholars. So they're at that level for a reason. And I've just said to them that especially the under 16 lads, we expect now when we watch games that's intensity.
Yeah, set the benchmark now.
They set the benchmark, and if they don't deliver that when we're watching them against lads their own age, we know they're tossing it off. Excuse my language. And that's what it is. And we're very demanding as a management team, but we've seen what they can do against a professional outfit. So, they've kind of killed themselves, because we know what they're capable of and the bar that they've set. And that's the message that we've got from them, is that, right, we trust you guys. We know what level you can play at. So anything less than that, we'll know that you're cheating. So that's the main message. I don't want heads down, because was we going to beat Notts County's B team? Absolutely not, with a side full of 16 and 17-year-olds. But yeah, nothing to be ashamed of or be down about. It was all about being in a first team environment. More than anything, it's not even the game. We just wanted to see how they interact in a men's dressing room in and around us, because for a lot of them, they've been with Matt for donkey's years. So yeah, it was a good exercise, but certainly no heads should be down. And it shouldn't be downbeat. Everything's positive, and that's what we just tried to reinforce with them.
Last one from me, Baller. I don't know if you're aware that Newark and Sherwood manager was in the crowd tonight. Thoughts on that? You wouldn't have learnt much.
I was going to say, yeah, for the three first team lads we in there, might have learned something off them. But yeah, look, I think he thought it was a senior cup game. I think someone said he spoke to. We know JD, so I think he thought it was a senior cup game. Absolutely. I think he lives in Newark as well, so it's come a long way. But yeah, like, listen, today was bigger than just a game of football for us. Like I say, it was more building a relationship with the boys at County if we can. Maybe get a couple of their lads on loan. You never know. And it's like I said, just seeing how the lads interact with us in and around the first team dressing room. Like I said, they'll come training with us, but we're different at training as we are on a match day. So we've tried to keep it as close to how we act as a match day. The warm up was the same. The messages in the dressing room before the game was the same. So we've tried to create that first team dressing room atmosphere for them, just to see, so it's not a shock when they come in, and hopefully they know us a little bit better now, so we can start to build a relationship with them coming through. So I think, yeah, everything's positive today.
Okay, guys, objective completed for tonight. Look forward to Saturday's game, massive game. Thanks for talking to Red Badger TV.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you.